Yo, what's going on, guys? Spyro64 here, and today I am showing you something that was suggested by my friend Luke, Mr. Capitalist. Go check him out, or if you're coming here from Mr. Capitalist, give me a subscription. That'd be greatly appreciated. But anyway, he suggested in one of my videos. I'll put the comment up on the screen now. He says, show us how to make an outro or something. I don't remember the exact wording, but you're probably reading it right now, and I'm an idiot because I could just be looking at it, but I'm not. So I'm going to show you how to make an outro. If you haven't seen my outro, just go watch one of my videos through to the end. I have a thing ringing behind me. I'm not sure where that's from, but let's get into this. Okay, guys, so what you're going to do to start is, since I'm going to guess most of you don't have Photoshop, except for possibly Drew and myself, as you can see down there, I'm going to use that same thing we were using last time, Pixlr, when I was showing you how to make a, what's it called? YouTube thumbnail. So, really, it's like Photoshop. It's kind of annoying how some of the things work, and ignore that cup of noodle ad over there. I know it's very eye-drawing, but cup of noodles. Anyway, so what you're gonna do is basically just Photoshop a picture and then add an end card to it. I'm gonna show you how to do all of that now. Well, not now, but you know what I mean. So just watch this video through the end. Give me some constructive criticism, please, in the comments. And if you liked my video, hit the like button. If you enjoy most of my content, or at least just this video, hit the subscription button. Anyway, guys, so what you want to do is start off by opening a file. In this case, I'm just going to make a new file because, you know, I don't really care about searching the internet for the file the right size. So you want to click up here, File, File, New Image, then it'll bring up this screen here. So all you're going to want to do is, like, you could name the file here, but that's not necessary. You're going to want to go for the width as 1920 and the height as 1080, and check that transparent box because it's not necessary, but usually it makes things look really nice. Okay, guys, so all you're gonna really want to do now is hit that OK button, and it'll bring up a screen like about this size. I'm going to zoom out so that I can see these borders. If you saw my how to make a thumbnail YouTube thumbnail video, then you'll see why I do that, or know why I do that, but I can just tell you right now. Basically, it's so that I know if it's going off the screen or not, or if it's not in the screen enough. If it was like this, I could be making it a whole size too small. So, anyway, all you're going to want to do first is open your background image. So right now, since Luke suggested it, I'm going to make one for Luke. And if he wants it, you can totally have it, Luke. You can totally have this outro, you use all the steps I show, and then you can use it. So all you're going to want to do is File, Open Image, and choose your background image. For Luke's, I chose this crumpled paper. It's going to have a nice effect when we're done. So, if you didn't see my last video, basically there's a bunch of different ways to get this layer over to this layer. But all I do is hold down Control or Command if you're on a Mac, click A, and then hold down Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and hit C. Or I guess any Apple product, really. Now you can hit that X button. We don't need this anymore, so click No. Now on this layer, hold down Control or Command, and then click V, and that will paste it in. Now, as you can see, it fits the screen perfectly, but there's actually, I didn't know this when I first made this, so, well, because obviously I had to make a test video. So what you're going to do is make sure you're selecting this layer, not this one here, layer 1, go to File, or go to Edit, Free Transform, and as you can see, this box down here is all the image. So, but what you do is, since this is not actual Photoshop, when you zoom in, the top gets smaller as well. So you're going to get it like halfway and just move it up. I like to have a nice border outside of this. Like, that part's fine. This part, let's get it inside. So basically, guys, all you're doing here is just making it so it fits a little bit outside the screen. You could fit it exactly to the screen, but that's going to take a long time. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to do that. So once you just click off like in this gray area, it'll ask you if you want to save the changes. Hit yes. I think you can hit enter, but I've been trying to do that and it just resets it for some reason. So that's all you're going to really want to do. By the way, if you want to know where I got this crumpled paper, I just looked it up on the internet. Okay guys, so what you're going to want to do next is add possibly another image. So if you've seen my outro, I have my Minecraft character with a Minecraft dog. If you've seen one of my videos, I don't remember which one it was, so just go watch all of them. Trust me, you'll find it eventually. But I said something about not making Minecraft videos anymore, and that's mainly because my recording software doesn't want me to do it or something, because it will not let me record Minecraft. It's so laggy. I don't know what's the problem. So anyway, you're going to want to File, Open Image, and Turtle Derp is my file name. It's a PNG, so it has a transparent background. And Luke, I'm not sure if you ever play Minecraft on your channel anymore or not, but either way, I like having I don't really play it on my channel anymore, but I like having Minecraft characters because they're like your personality, really, reflected in a video game character. So all you're gonna do is the same trick: Control A, Control C to get it back into this layer. X, we don't need that anymore, and Control V. Now it's in this layer. It's kind of small, but we can change that later. All you're going to want to do is go over to where this check mark is and turn it off. We don't really want to see that Luke guy right now. Or you can always, like, I don't know, move it over here and then turn it off. You guys can just do whatever. Just turn it off. Or not, just hide the layer. That's what that is. It's hiding it. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to want to do next is go to this layer here, the background layer. And I don't really like the white. And looking at Luke's channel, it's like a mostly green kind of thing. I've made his channel art as well, and I made it green because he's a turtle, and it seems like it should be green. I think he's actually supposed to be a turtwig. I'm not really sure because he likes turtwig a lot. But anyway, I'm just gonna make this green. So to make it green, you can always take a green image over top of it and give it an overlay, but that only works in actual Photoshop. I have not found a way to do it in here. So what you're going to do for this instead is make sure your layer is selected. Go to Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. Check the Colorize box, and now it'll make it a different color. Obviously, this is not green, so you can drag this hue slider until you get to green, which is just to the left. You can up or lower the saturation. I'm going to lower it a little bit. Make it a deeper green. Turn down the lightness. Maybe up the saturation. Turn down the lightness. Maybe make the hue a little darker green. Or a brighter, like greenish bluish color. And then I think that there should be fine. So as you can see, it just went from white to green. And that's all I really wanted to do. If that colorize box is unchecked, that apparently just makes it gray. But just make sure you check that colorize box if you're wanting to change the hue entirely of your image. Okay guys, so after you've done that, you want to hit OK. And now you're stuck with, well, not stuck with, you can always go back. But now you have your green background layer. So all I'm going to do next is, like, basically this is my background, that's all I need to do. But now I'm going to take this turtle derp, unhide it, and put it on the background. As you can see, it's kind of hard to see now, but we'll fix it later because, you know, it's green on green and that's never easy to see. So all you're going to do for the turtle layer, make sure it's selected and go to Edit, Free Transform. Now, unlike Photoshop, when you free transform things in here, you can't just drag a specific area. It actually all goes up. Like, if you drag the top and the bottom stretch. If you drag the side, both sides stretch. Which sometimes that could be good if you don't want to mess up your proportions, but in this case, it actually annoys me a lot. So I'm just going to use the corner and make it so it looks exactly how I want it. Bring my cursor to the outside of the corner, and then you could rotate it. I'm obviously just going to rotate it a little bit because it doesn't need rotation that much. So after you're done, you could hit enter, but I found that sometimes when you hit enter, it doesn't work, so just click off of it and click yes. I'd click into the gray because, you know, that would be better. Okay guys, so what you're going to do next is, like I said before, green on green is not an easy thing to see. So if you right click on the layer of the turtle or whatever you have in front, you'll see this drop down menu. Normally this is like a zoom or something, but actually this is built into Pixlr. So what you want to do is click Layer Styles. Once you have Layer Styles, you'll get this whole menu. We've gone over this before in the how to make a thumbnail. But all you want to really do for this is going to click Outer Glow. That's going to give it a nice outline. Obviously, it's blue, and blue is stupid. Well, it's not stupid, but it looks stupid in this case. So you just click that color box and make it black. Let's give it a black outline. Now, if you do the size now, it'll look like it's kind of a shadow, which you could just do a drop shadow. But I'm going to do the hardness 100, opacity 100. Now it looks like an outline, which you can make it as big as you want. I'm going to make it like here, maybe a little bigger. Yeah, like that, because that looks good for me. Now I'm going to hit OK. Okay guys, so after you've done that, now you can see it's way easier to see this turtle. But it's kind of weird, because, you know, it's just this and this, which is kind of a boring outro, so I'm going to add some text that says previous, so that you can go click on it and go to Luke's previous video, or whoever's making this previous video, and I'll show you how to do that later. It's actually using the new end card feature that YouTube added. I'm not sure exactly when they added that, but one day I was going across, I was like, ooh, what is this? And then, bam, I made an outro, and it's all good. So, anyway, what you're going to do is find a good text, or you can just use the default text here, but I actually went to flamingtext.com, which I showed in my previous video, which was how to make a YouTube thumbnail. That actually wasn't my previous video, but you know, that was the previous Pixlr video. So you're going to go File, Open Image, select the text. I put it right here. And then, as you can see, it's like a really nice color. I just really like it. It seems like it suits Luke, that text style. So I'm just going to do Control-A, Control-C, or Command-A, Command-C if you're on Mac or any Apple product, really. And then Control/Command-V. Now to put it in here, I actually like those proportions. I didn't really change them. You could, though. I might, just to see what it looks like, free transform it, up it a little bit. And then just drag it to where you want it. I want to put it right here, and you'll see why in a minute. And just click off and hit yes. Okay guys, so after you've done that, as you can see, the black background that already came with this image is kind of thin and doesn't really look right along with this. So I'm just going to do the same trick that I did for Luke and give it an outline. Even though it already has one, it'll just go in with it. So click on Outer Glow, change the color to black again, hardness to 100. And then you can mess with the size. I'm going to give it, that looks right, 6, maybe 5, 4. I'm going to give it a 5. So let's just select it, click 5, and that looks good to me, so I'm going to hit OK. After you've done that, so obviously you'll be able to tell the video will be going right under where it says previous. I want to use the move tool to actually move it over a little bit, so that the video does not run into this, and because if it's too far to the side, it won't work. So let's just actually leave it right there. Okay guys, so as you can see, it's pretty much done, but I'm going to add a little extra effect that I think will make it look really nice. I'm going to go onto this layer here, this background layer. Well, it's not really the background layer. This is the background layer, but you know what I mean. So we're going to go to this green background layer, and we're going to do the same trick, because remember how we were giving these outlines? We're going to go right click, layer styles, and instead of doing outer glow, we're going to do inner glow. So that's going to give a border on the inside. So we're going to do hardness 100, size, we're going to mess with later, and make the color black again. And now if you just up the size, as you can see, you'll give it a nice little border. You don't have to do this, I just think it looks really nice. I didn't do this on mine. Actually, my outro looks completely different from anything I'm doing here. But I think I'm doing this because it seems like it would suit Luke perfectly. Okay guys, so after you've done that, as you can see, or I'm not sure if some of you have an artistic eye as me, but I use Photoshop so much that I can tell this is a little out of proportion, and the right side of the border is a little bit shorter than the left side. The top and bottom look kind of fine, but I'm going to edit the proportions just a little bit. So we're going to do that by obviously going to free transform. And if you look at it, it's not that bad, but I don't know. It just messes with me when things are like off like that. So I'm just going to actually resize the image entirely and make it like that. and then try to straighten it in the center. As you can see, it doesn't look good right now. Well, actually, it does kind of look good with just the stripes on the top and bottom. But I want to click off, hit yes. As you can see, it went back to where it was. So, I'm not sure why that happens. I'm just going to leave it like this because it looks fine, I guess. But that's pretty much all you're going to want to do for your outro image. Usually outros don't need to be moving, they don't have to be videos, they're just like an image with an end card added. I'm not going to do the subscribe end card because that always messes with me, but I can do the previous perfectly fine. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is actually go back to each of the layers I gave an outline or an inline, which I already did for this layer just for practice, but I'm actually going to make the size a tiny bit bigger because I found when you save the image, it actually kind of makes it a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to go to the outer glow on all of them and up the size a tiny bit, like for Luke, let's do that. For the text, let's do 11, why not, that looks fine. And then as you can see, the borders are a little bit big, but I think they'll get fixed when you're done. Okay guys, so what you're going to want to do next is go to File, Save. And as you can see in that little preview image, that's what it's going to look like. So if you don't want that, and let me just do that just to make sure, yeah. If you don't want that, actually it looks fine except for this part. So I'm just going to make this like overly backgroundy. Hit OK. And then File and Save. And then bam. As you can see in this, it actually shrinks it so much that it looks fine. So you want to do when you're done is go to File, Save, and up this quality to 100 because I don't know how much that changes it. I think it just changes the file size. But I would just keep it 100. And JPEG is for usually what you're going to want to do. You could save it as a PNG if you want. Okay guys, so this part really comes up to you. If you want PNG or JPEG, like JPEG is good for pretty much everything, and everything except JPEGs that I know of, and they're just like the go-to file picture image thing. But if your editing software that you're using for some reason doesn't accept JPEGs, then you can go to PNG and it'll look exactly the same. But if you have a transparent background, then it'll just save the transparent background. Which, in this case, obviously, I don't, but PNG is also good. But if your editing software doesn't accept PNGs or JPEGs, get a new editing software, guys. Like, those are the two main file things. So I would just get a JPEG, good for most photos. And hit OK. Okay, guys, so once you're done, it'll bring you to this screen. So as you can see, it says file name untitled. You can title it. I'm gonna name it LUKE Luke Outro 2.jpg because I already made this video. I didn't make the video, but I was going through all the steps to make sure I knew how to do it, and basically I made 1 and 2, okay, maybe 3, but this is the one I liked most, and I'm actually going to overwrite it because the one I just made looks way better. So I'm going to hit save, replace it, yes. It comes up with a little thing that says image saved, and when you subtract your screen and open your photo on your desktop, as you can see, it's there, and that's what it'll look like. As you can see, it looks pretty nice, and I am actually proud of it. So I'm going to X out of this and show you how to make the video outro part. Okay guys, so when you're done with your photo, you're going to want to go to your editing software. Mine is Movie Studio Platinum. So I just made a little test video. It's not really that important on how I did that or why I did that, to be honest. And take Luke Outro. And actually, you're going to want some music. I'm too lazy, and I'm not going to download music. So I just used my screen recorder, turned off my mic, turned all the way up the background sound, and just recorded the music. The sound is actually not copyrighted, so I can show you it. I'll leave a link to the description. It's called Tobu Hope, or Taubu. It's an NCS release, no copyright sounds. I really like their music, as well as MDK, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Okay guys, so what you want to do is open your editing software. Mine is Movie Studio Platinum. basically, if you don't know what Movie Studio Platinum is, if you've ever heard of Sony Vegas, it's basically like that, because, you know, it's Sony Movie Studio Platinum. And all Sony's editing softwares really are pretty much exactly the same, with like maybe tiny changes. But this is version 13.0, build 932 64-bit. If you want to know how I know that, I'm not going to tell you. So, it just had some information there. I'm probably going to, like, block that or something. But anyway, it comes up with this screen. This is not important. I'm not teaching you how to use Movie Studio Platinum. So, I'm just going to hit X, Project Media. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so I'm just going to shrink my screen down, take all my file things, throw it into my platform stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But basically what I'm going to do is have these things in a thing. So this is video1.mp4. This was my little test video. So let's just throw it into my video slot. Now, here, I'll be quiet so you can hear what I said. This is a test. This is a test. The outro will be coming. It's Luke's outro. I don't know what I'm doing, or, really anything to do with it. Okay, you know what? Just roll the outro. Okay, guys, so that was the weird little video clip I made, so that's why I had to cut the video when I went to my home screen. Anyway, guys, so what you want to do is take your, well, first of all, note what time, I'll go over that in a second. So, what you want to do is take your outro photo. It should be a JPEG. Sometimes your video editing things don't accept PNGs. And don't mind the blurry quality up here. That's just, you know, the preview. When it's done and rendered, it looks great. So you want to drop your photo in there, and then as you'll be able to see, bam, it comes up. So right after this, roll the outro. It'll show up. Bam. I'm actually gonna split this because, okay, just ignore me right now. I'm just doing my stupid editing thing. Anyway, so what you want to do next is take this, and you're all good. So as you can see up here in my thing, give me a second. Let me go down here and grab my music layer, bring it up above my text layer, because you can have video on text ayers. I'm not sure what's up with that. But anyway, oops, I hit my mic. I am sorry for that. Anyway, you're gonna want to take your music, if you got your music in like a cheeky way, and just put it in there. What I'm doing is probably useless to you because none of you have any of these editing softwares. But what you're going to do is hover over the music layer, right click, duplicate track. Now you have copy of music layer. Now you can go ahead and delete this because they're always connected for some reason. And now you just have the music. That was my little cheating way of doing that. Now you can go to copy of music, delete track, and then bam, everything's back to normal. So I'm going to drag my music to the bottom because, I don't know, it seems like audio should be at the bottom. It doesn't matter, really, but it seems like it should matter. I don't know. I'm going to be back in a second. I want to find a good beat dropping part. I don't know. You'll see what I mean when I'm done. But, yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I decided before I do that, I'm going to take this image and show you what to do with it. So as you can see, it's just like barely any time of image. But what you want to do is actually have it at least 20 seconds because that's the end card thing. You probably don't know what I'm talking about end cards right now. But if you do, you probably already left at this point. Or you didn't and you just want to know how to put this in your video. That's just always up to your editing software, guys. But anyway, so you're going to want it to be at least 20 seconds. I found that out the hard way because my first video with the outro was like super long and the end cards didn't come up. Yeah, sorry. So anyway, as you guys can see, it starts at 13 seconds and 3 milliseconds. So what you want to do is make it so it's 20 seconds long. I don't make it 20 seconds. I make it 19 seconds, sometimes 18 seconds. So as you can see, if it's at 13 seconds, you're going to want it at 23 seconds. I'm going to put mine at 21 seconds. So I'm going to go over, find where it says 21. I don't know, let's just go like 21.2 2 or something. Drag the image so it ends there. Okay, it ends a little bit later than I wanted it to, but you know, that's why I did what I did. So after this, it goes, just roll the outro. Roll the outro, and then the image comes up. So this image is going to go on for 20 seconds, and then it'll be over. So you can have it the exact 20 seconds. I don't like to do that because it just doesn't seem right. But, you know, you can do whatever you want. So I'm actually going to make this 22 seconds because it seems still too short. And I'll be back. I'm going to mess with this audio and find a good audio level. And, you know, audio time. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I just realized I was recording that whole time. But that's all going to get cut out for you, so don't worry. Anyway, guys, so I just set up the audio level so... Or, not the audio level, what am I talking about? I just set up the audio so that it's a nice, you know, good audio level. Now, on this one, I kind of want to turn it up, but I'm not going to. So, or turn it down, because I kind of like the audio level where it's at. But anyway, I'm not sure if all of your guys' thing has this option. But I'm just going to click the audio. Shoot. I'm just going to go to the end of the video, be sure I'm on the audio layer, split it, just delete the ending bit, and then you'll have this whole audio part. Now what I'm going to do is add a fade so that the audio starts fading in, and then it'll start fading out a little bit, then the video will start fading out a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is show you guys the video in the preview thing, and then I'll have it all rendered out, and then I'll show you it. And then I'll upload it to my channel as a private video so that only you guys will be able to see it in this video, and then I'll delete it afterward just to show you what the end card thing is going to be like. Okay, guys, so here's the video. You can watch it up here. I'll probably zoom in. I'm going to zoom in. It's going to be bad quality now, but you just want to listen to the music and look at the timing of the photo and stuff. So just watch it and I'll be quiet. This is a test. This is a test. The outro will be coming. It's Luke's outro. I don't know what I'm doing or really anything to do with it. Okay, you know what? Just roll the outro. Okay, guys, so that was that. I want to render it out right now. It should take a few seconds so I can talk to you while it's rendering. So I'm just going to save it as an MP4 like you do. I'm just going to leave it untitled and, yeah, next. So it should only take a couple seconds, possibly like a minute or like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. This is usually what I have to do every time I have a video, is render it out and then, well, first I have to edit it all, which takes a long time. Like in this video, I have so many cuts because my voice has to sound like it's at a regular audio level, and I can't talk today, so it's like it has to have more than normal cuts. And when it's all done, I have to render it, which usually takes about an hour. Then I save it. Well, rendering it by saving it to the desktop. Then I go ahead and upload it to YouTube. After it's uploaded and everything looks fine, I'll delete my video off my desktop. Normally, I used to save them, but then that took up too much space on the computer, and my dad started complaining, so I just deleted them all. I do keep all my thumbnails, though, so I like to keep those because those are things I worked hard on in Photoshop, usually, and that's pretty much, yeah, that's all I had to talk about. So we can just either A, sit here in awkward silence for 30 seconds, or I can cut the video. It's up to you guys. I'm gonna cut the video. Okay, guys, my thing is about done rendering now. There it goes. So I'm just gonna finish. It should be saved to the desktop. So when I click finish, I can just X out of here. Actually, cancel. I want to leave it here. Okay, so all I had to do was basically render it out, and if I can find it, it's right here. Now I can show you the video without it being all super terrible quality. So let me make it full screen, and I'll just shut up for a second so that you guys can actually see it in better quality than last time. This is a test. This is a test. The outro will be coming. It's Luke's outro. I don't know what I'm doing, or, really anything to do with the infinite. Okay, you know what? Just roll the outro. Okay, guys, you saw it. That was nice. But now it says previous for no reason. So I'm gonna go upload it to my YouTube channel and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, if you for some reason are a YouTuber and need to know this and don't know how to upload videos, I'm not sure why you wouldn't do that, but I'm just going to go to my YouTube channel, and that's my Twitter account. Oops. Okay, guys, so now I'm here at my YouTube channel. As you can see, there's this nice welcome to Alola, subscribe, which you should totally click, Twitter link, Twitter name here, epic background thing. Actually, guys, let me know what you think of my my channel art, because I actually spent a long time on it, and I think it looks really nice. But anyway, make sure you guys hit that bell that's usually there. And that's enough self-advertisement. Let's go to the point of the video. So you're just going to hit upload. I don't know why I'm telling you how to upload, but I'm going to anyway. Click this to select your file. Select your file, hit open. I'm going to make this a private video because I don't need you guys to see this on my YouTube channel. So I'll be back in 30 seconds when this is done. Okay, guys, I'm back. It has 2 seconds remaining. And basically, I'm not going to have a thumbnail. Well, I am. I'm just going to use a default thumbnail. Not even going to, like, put any of this stuff in. I could add it to a playlist. That would be pretty funny. But I'm just going to select this thumbnail down here because I can. And that's it. It's done. Okay. I'm gonna hit done. Okay, now let me go to my video. This is a test. This is a test. The outro will be coming. It's Luke's outro. I don't know what I'm doing, or really anything to do with the infinite. Okay, you know what? Just roll the outro. Okay, guys, that's enough of that. So as you can see, it kind of loses some quality because I don't know why. It looked better on the desktop, to be honest. But now all you're going to do is, it has no views, obviously, but I'm just going to go to the beginning, click this button here, and screen and annotations. It should bring you straight to the end screen. The video has to be at least 25 seconds long. Dang it! So I'm just going to go to where you would normally go. Let me go back to my channel. Then you're going to click on the video you uploaded. Click on the video you uploaded. There we go. And now this is 29 seconds, so this should work. So you're going to want to go to end screen and annotations. Click that. As you can see, this little box here is your perimeter. So what you can do, okay, it actually lands at almost exactly 20 seconds in. So what you can do is go add element, video or playlist, create. Then you want to go to most recent upload, best for viewer, or choose a video. I'm just going to go most recent upload because that's his previous. Click create element, and then it'll show up right here. You just drag it underneath like that. I need to put this here. Drag it underneath where it says previous. I think you can actually enlarge it a little. Oh, wow, you can actually enlarge it a lot. So I'm going to enlarge it for this because I can. And it'll look good. And now if you turn on that preview thing, we can watch it in its epic glory. So let me go full screen and watch this video once more time, but with everything all set up. This part was just here because I needed extra filler time. So ignore this, and let's get to the actual video thing. This is a test. This is a test. The outro will be coming. It's Luke's outro. I don't know what I'm doing, or really anything to do with the infinite. Okay, you know what? Just roll the outro. Okay guys, as you saw there, that's what it would look like when you're done. Hopefully nobody has viewed this video because I don't want them to view this video. Anyway, so that was pretty much it. Luke, once again, if you... Actually, I don't know what editing software Luke has, so I'm going to... Okay, well, let's put it this way. What I'm going to do is take this, leave this and this in, and just have the rest, like, black, so that he can add this into any video he wants, and then just overwrite the black part and have this at the end, and he wouldn't have to do any editing. So like editing this music, or I mean the sound, or this image. So if he does want it, he can just do that. I'm going to end this video off now, so by doing that, I'm going to go to my dashboard, leave. I'm gonna quickly, for ending this video off, go to, oh my god, it has 2 views. Okay, video manager, edit, delete, edit, no, go back. How did I delete the last one? There it is, delete it, thank you. Okay. As you can see, okay, I actually have 5 comments on this, so I'm going to read these comments as I do an outro. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it. I am going to put this photo up for my outro bit. So, if you guys, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so if you're Luke, you know who you are, Mr. Capitalist. If you want this outro, I'll gladly give it to you. And if you want the if you just want the outro, I'll give it to you. I don't really care, because... I just needed to use it because you were the person who suggested it. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.